What's going on, everybody? Good evening to you. Happy midday Monday to you. I pray that all is well. This is Mr. Favor, and I'm back for another Midday Monday Nugget. I pray that you all had a wonderful week on last week. A blessed, safe, successful, and productive week. And I pray that you all had a wonderful weekend as well. Hope everything is going well for you guys out here on this rainy Monday. It's still a work day for a lot of us, but I'm grateful to be alive, guys. How about you? Grateful to be alive, be among the land of the living, and able to get around and have the activities of my limbs and clothing in my right mind, guys. All of those are great blessings. Without those things, it doesn't matter what you have materialistic. It doesn't matter what you've accomplished. It doesn't matter what all you have in your possession. It doesn't matter who you know and who you're connected to. If you don't have life, you don't have health, you don't have strength, you don't have your right mind, you're not able to move. All of those other things, it really doesn't matter, guys. So we have to be grateful. We have to be thankful. We have to be grateful for the important things, man. And when you look back and you look around, a lot of things that we make matter really doesn't matter. And the things that should matter doesn't matter. We don't really make it a priority. We don't make it an importance in our lives. So there are things that really don't matter, but we make it matter. And the things that should matter don't matter. So you got to be grateful. You got to learn how to be thankful for all of the things that are happening as far as your health, your life, your strength. The gift of life is so important, guys. Life is a gift. Life is a gift, guys. You got to make it the best. You got to make the best out of your life. And the only way you're gonna make the best out of your life is you got to give Jesus Christ your life. You understand what I'm saying? Because He's the only one that can get the best out of your life. All right. So, all right, guys. I jump on here for the Midday Monday Nugget, and just to share a nugget with you guys. And I got to get back on the grind. That's what they call it. I guess that's what they call it. I'm headed now to get me something to eat, and so I jumped in my car and go get something to eat, guys. Got to go get something to eat. And then I'm going back to the yard. Hey, look here, guys. Let me go ahead and let y'all guys know what's going on. All those who was on the Monday night Back to the Bible segment, you know that I took the rest of the month off. Because it's, Christmas holiday, New Year's holiday. And so I decided to take the rest of the month off to kind of get some rest, take a break. Back to the Bible has been on faithfully all year long, except for a couple of holidays that actually fell on a Monday. I was actually on my birthday. My birthday was on a Monday this year. And I was on Back to the Bible, serving and being faithful, doing what the Lord called me to do. And so every chance, every opportunity I get, I seek to serve the Lord and to do what He has called me to do. It's called being sold out, guys. It's called being sold out, being committed, surrendering your life totally to the Lord. And it is what His will is for your life, not our will. All right. So I decided to take the rest of the month off. We coming back the first Monday in January, starting a new series, a new segment, entitled Adam, Where Art Thou? Adam, where are you? Where are the Adams? Where are the Adams? So we're going to minister to men. This segment is going to be geared towards ministering to men, fathers, sons, brothers, uncles, whatever the case may be. We're going to minister to men. Got a couple of brothers going to be coming on to assist me in that assignment. And we're just going to minister to men. We're going to talk about some things and what, we're going to deal with the reason. What is the reason? What's the reason why men, why there are so many men that are absent? They're absent in families. They're absent at home. They're absent in our communities, giving back to a lot of our younger generations that are coming up. They're absent in churches. And so we have to break it all down. We know that there is a great percentage of men that are incarcerated. A lot of them are living in prisons, in the prison system. So, even in that, how can we, minister to those brothers that are incarcerated, that are away from their families? A lot of them, they are suffering. They're still suffering the pain of being away from their families. And then they have to live with the decisions that they made and the choices that they made that put them there in the prison system. So let's be prayerful for this segment, this assignment that's coming up in the first Monday night in January. I believe it's going to be a great, powerful time of sharing and healing. I believe men going to be healed. A lot of men going to be touched and delivered. And God is going to really bless the men. Amen. Those that are open, those that are willing to tune in, those that are willing to share and to participate. I believe God is going to bless us men real good. And so I'm excited about it. The Lord gave me that segment some time ago, but I just wasn't released to deal with it and talk about it. So I've got the release, and so that's going to be the first segment in the new year, 2025. Wow, guys, this year has flew by. Time has gone by. I mean, just look at how the time has gone by. This year is gone. We already in December, about to enter into January of 2025, guys. Can you believe that? So much has happened this year. So much has taken place this year. It's amazing how God allow us to live to see the year 2025. Here we are, leaving 2024, about to enter into 2025. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And God is he's just so good, man. He's just been so good. Okay. Well, he done got back over here to the job site, so wow. Got a lot of mud out here on this street, guys. Because, I mean, when you got a lot of rain, you're going to have mud. But sometimes I hope the city don't shut them down with all this mud in the street. You tell people you can't be tracking mud in the road. That's a guaranteed shutdown. You don't want to be negative. You just tell the truth. Man, got sweepers and things out here. Ain't nobody on the sweeper. Got mud all in the street. Lord have mercy. What's going on, Mother Lee out of Kills? God bless your mother. What's going on, my big brother, TSL? TSLs is. That's what Daniel calls them. TSLs. With an S. Good evening to everybody. So man, the Lord has blessed us. Man, look at all this mud out here. Golly. This mud way up here to the stoplight. Sheesh. Man, good googly moogly. Man, they got all this mud out here in the street, man. Golly. Lord have mercy, man. I ain't saying nothing. Go get you something to eat, come back. But anyway, so we had a great year. This year was very interesting. So for God to bless us to make it through 2024, coming into 2025, it's just a blessing, man. It's a blessing to be able to be alive. And I count my blessings every day. Every day I wake up, my eyes wake up. He allow me to get out of bed, raise up, get up out of bed. It's a blessing to be alive, guys. I was sharing that with the church on yesterday. You know, we're blessed. We're blessed. We're just blessed. Life, man. Life itself is the greatest gift. That eternal life, that abundant life, that's the greatest gift. All right, guys. So, again, we return back on the first Monday in January. So we're gonna take the rest of the year off, the rest of the month. I think we got like 2 or 3 more weeks, I think, and we're gonna be starting a new year. So I pray blessings upon everybody. And pray that you have a wonderful Christmas holiday. They are projecting, those of you who have been watching the news and the Weather Channel, they are predicting that we may get some snow this year on Christmas Day. Either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. They are predicting that we're going to have and they keep changing. It went from a chance of snow to a snowstorm. And now in a lot of places, they're calling for a blizzard. It's going to be a blizzard. Going to be several feet of snow that's supposed to be coming in on the week of Christmas. So we got to just wait and see. We got to monitor it. I know the kids are going to be excited about it. And so they showing as far as all the way from up north, all the way down to as low as the state line in South Carolina, Charlotte, all of those areas. Our area, of course, because we in the Beltway. So Greensboro is right there in the Beltway. We get all kind of weather when the other places don't get no weather. But they calling for snow in the week of Christmas. So we just got to wait and see. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. Yeah. Oh. Got some trucks out here. Well. Got some folks out here hauling some gravels. Wow. Well. Anyway, have to investigate that one. But what's up, man? What's going on? I don't know who that guy is. He just speaking. But anyway, let's get to the nugget of the day, guys. The nugget of the day is just a little thought. Of course, you know, those of us in the dump trucking, as we can see that wintertime is not quite here yet, but we're starting to feel the wintertime conditions. Weather is off and on. The cold weather is moving in. The rainy weather is moving in. So things can be scheduled. Things can be plan to go, but all it takes is a little rain to come through, and just, it was scheduled. I think we supposed to got a 50% chance of showers on yesterday, and I think we were supposed to have been clear tomorrow, but the weather has changed just that fast. Within 48 hours, the weather has changed. So, scheduled to go today on one job, got canceled this morning. So that's why it's always good to double book. Let me talk to y'all about the double book. A lot of guys call it double dipping. I don't call it double dipping. I call it double booking, because you never know, especially when the weather's up in the air, it's unpredictable. It's best to double book. That way. Now I don't recommend double booking on a sunny day, a dry day. Now, if you know that something is going to go, something is going to work, you know that a particular company you haul for is going to work regardless of the weather, I wouldn't double book, because you're going to find yourself in a situation, in a dilemma, where you're going to be stuck with two different jobs going on at the same time, and you can't be at two places at once. And somebody gonna be short. If you double book and both jobs run, somebody gonna be short. If you can't get nobody to fill your slot or send somebody in your stead, you might have an issue right there. That ain't gonna be good for business. So I wouldn't recommend that. But if you have a situation like today where it's a chance of rain, they're calling for rain, the rain was supposed to move out earlier, and yet it lingered, and so it's a larger chance that the job is going to get canceled. So it's good to have something else waiting, or something else on the side, or on the books. That way, if one job canceled, it doesn't mess up your day. You still can run, still can have something to do. And so that's what it's all about, guys. So that's what I recommend. It's just some tricks that you can learn when you're doing this kind of work, because you're going to run into it. You're going to have times, and you're going to have days where you're not going to always be able to run. So you're going to have to be able to maneuver some things and move some things around so that you can, do what you do. So that's very important, guys. Always remember that. That's why you got to get yourself out there. I've been talking to you guys about that. That's why you got to get yourself out there. You got to introduce yourself. You got to get to know people. You got to be able to you got to be able to get your name out there, get hooked up with some other companies. Don't always put all your eggs in one basket. You have to be able to maneuver. You got to be able to be flexible as it relates to your business. And don't be afraid to communicate, guys. Don't be afraid to ask, and don't be afraid to be told no, because it's just that making that you initiating that approach, you initiating that, asking them, hey, how you doing? I'm Gary with such and such, or whatever your name is. Give them your company name, pass out a card, let them know who you are, what kind of service you offer, you render. and just go from there. And believe it or not, guys, you just never know. You just never know. So you got to start somewhere, guys. You got to start somewhere. Okay? So don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. You know, you are your greatest advertisement. You are your greatest salesman. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to get the word out there and kind of do what you do so you can grow your business. Okay, that's very important, guys. You got to do what you got to do to grow your business. So that's very, very, very important. Pulling up here to this gas station. Got to get some gas while I'm out. And also, this is on the. I'm sharing two nuggets today. That's the business. That's the business one. Now I got to share the spiritual one. Okay, and then we're gonna be done. All right, on the spiritual side, guys, check it out. Check it out. On the spiritual side, if it takes God to do it, or whatever was done, if it took God to do it, it's going to take God to do it again. Okay? Because if he did it before, it's going to take him to do it again. Because God cannot be duplicated. Anything that God does cannot be duplicated by me or you. It can't be duplicated. So if it took God to do it, it's going to take God to do it again. All right? If it took God to do it, it's going to take God to do it again. So you can't do it. I can't do it. Nobody else can do it. So if it was God that did it before, it's going to take God to do it again. Okay? It's going to take him. All right? So whatever that is, I don't know what it is that you may be facing, going through. I don't know. But whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you need help with, whatever it is that you may have that man can't do it, the doctors have done all they can do, or whatever the case may be. If you have a loved one that you're praying for salvation or deliverance or whatever the case may be, they may be in a situation that's not safe or that's not healthy for them, and you're praying that God will deliver and get them out of the environment of danger and trouble and things like that. If it was God that brought you out, brought me out, brought them out before, it's going to take God to do it again. Okay? So always know that you don't have to give up. You don't have to throw in the towel. You serve a God that is able. Okay? God is able. Never forget that. I don't care how rough life gets. I don't care what comes. I don't care what goes. God is able. Okay? Always remember that, guys. God is able. And if he did it once, he can do it again. Because only he can do it. Only he can do it, okay? Only God can do it. So I just wanted to drop that little nugget with you guys. I pray that you all continue to have a God bless rest of the day. Be safe out here. Seems like the sun is popping out a little bit. Starting to clear up a little bit. Look like the rain is tapering off. But y'all continue to make it a great day. Be safe out here. Be safe when you go out. Always drop this. You know, when you're going out, a lot of you are shopping. You're at the malls, shopping centers, things like that. Guys, be safe. Don't leave anything of value in, just lying out in the seat and all of that, because unfortunately, we're dealing with people. Everybody is not on that wavelength of going out and work. You know, some people robbing and stealing, is their occupation. And so you got to keep that in mind, guys. That way you won't set yourself up. Okay. You don't want your car vandalized, windows busted out, things like that. I was sharing with the church, even when people open up their curtains and their blinds, even at home, and they're showing their Christmas trees and their lights and decorations. You even got to be careful with that, because everybody that's in your neighborhood is not honest, especially if you got gifts and things already sitting up under the tree and things like that. So just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Posting everything, you're going out of town, you're posting things, showing the inside of your home. You got to be careful with stuff like that. Everything is not for social media, guys. Everything is not to be posted. Everything is not to be shown, because you don't know who's in your neighborhood. You don't know who your neighbors are. You don't know what people are capable of doing. They smile, they speak to you, hey, how you doing? And they can give you that representation or that display that they're nice, or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not saying walk around being suspicious of everybody, but at some point you gotta use wisdom in everything you do. And that's all I'm saying, guys. Use wisdom. You can't post everything, you can't show everything. Because, you're putting yourself out there, and you just never know who's watching. And this is how a lot of people get robbed or get attacked or such things like that, because somebody actually saw them. Somebody actually saw their page. Somebody viewed, whatever the case may be. And then everything is public record now. All somebody got to do is type your name on Google search, and everything about you pops up, your address, your whatever the case may be, which I think that's kind of crazy, but what can you do? A lot of stuff need to remain private, you know what I'm saying? And so everybody don't need to have access to your personal private information. You understand what I'm saying? So, just be wise, guys. That's all I'm saying. Just be wise, okay? So y'all continue to have a God bless Monday afternoon. Y'all be safe out there. And Lord willing, I'm looking forward to seeing you all next Monday for the Midday Monday Nugget. And let's see how this week continue to go through. And I pray blessings upon you guys. Make it a great, blessed, safe, successful, and productive week. And let's have a great week, guys. Let's put a smile on somebody's face. Let's be a blessing to somebody. Let's do something nice. Let's represent the kingdom. All right. Let's represent our God. Amen. So that's my spiritual nugget on the spiritual side. And I share it with you guys on the business side nugget. Okay. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Y'all be blessed. Be safe. Peace.